Thank you, Mr. Toastmaster. Recently, I have been feeling wearisome, really tired. I'm trying to get through each day, and I'm actively trying to get through each day an hour at a time. Going through the motions and hopefully finally getting to the end point that is the next free day. And on those free days, I feel the most whole, the most sentient, the most in charge of my own destiny. Now, recently, the job that I've gotten, while it is lucrative, while it's helpful, and while it's, well, dare I say, essential, it leaves my spirit, leaves me and my personality very lackluster. It's claims management, it's claims reporting, for crying out loud. Due to its monotonous nature and the negative energies that just plague the phone lines as I record each of one of them, it drains my soul. And while there are wonderful people on the other line from time to time that I can joke with and that are kind of going through the same thing as me, and we can kind of reminisce in that feeling together and laugh about it, it doesn't outweigh the negative personalities and the disruptive nature that some of the people on the line emit in a volatile and venomous fashion, blaming you for things that you really can't help them with and you have nothing to do with. And therefore, day by day, grain by grain, I'm just trying to get through the week. However, over the past couple weeks, I've been trying to find the golden nuggets in the sea of sands. And I tell you, I found some really wonderful things. The first, in the past week at this point in time, from the 13th to the 21st, one of those things was that my mother and my grandfather both came home that week. My grandfather suffered a very nasty fall while outside, stir crazy from COVID quarantine. He was going for a walk and he took a spill, terrible spill. And he was in the hospital ever since then. But he worked really hard. Got back on his feet, got through rehab. My mom went up when she heard the news and got the house together. Cleaned up a lot of things and restored a sense of balance to that part of my family. Leaving us, of course, here at home. But both of them worked so hard and got back together, seeing each other for the first time in over a year at this point. And they both came home to our loved ones. My mom here and my grandfather there. The other thing that happened last week, which is going to be a project that's coming soon, I traveled to Durham. And y'all can look forward to this. I'm filming an educational series on the wonderful science of botany, where people will be able to learn through everyday uses how to use the power of natural products and better enrich their lives. Now that is something that's going to be really amazing. And I hope that you guys can tune in to see that very soon. As for this week, It's not even over yet. But this week, that golden nugget was this past Wednesday, where North Carolina finally hit and broke 70 degrees Fahrenheit. Hallelujah, hallelujah, what a glorious day. I spent the majority of that day outside, and I've gotten more sunlight and fresh air than I've had in months. In the perfect temperature, in the golden rays of the sun. Recharged my batteries, lighted my soul, and my powers with the warmth and the spring return to me once again. We're gonna, of course, have rain for like the next week and a half, but that was great. And the final thing that's really getting me going right now is that this week is pay week. Yes, that lucrative job is being lucrative, allowing me to have money, pay my bills, get the things that I want to get, and treat myself as an adult can and as an adult should, where all of those hours are worth it in monetary compensation. Those are some good things. And these are just a few of the things that I've written down and decided to focus on. The good times in my life, through the monotony and through the tiredness, through the draining, downtrodden times. It's got me to see, once again, as a reminder, to focus on the golden nuggets that can be found in the coarse, rough sands of life. Mr. Toastmaster.